Hello guys, I hope you're doing fine today. Today's video is going to be about percents. As you can see here, we're going to look at some situations related with percents. So let's see, what do we have here now? It says, on an online teacher platform, depending on the amount of hours taught, a certain percentage of commission is to be charged to the teacher, according to the table below, this table right here. It says, if the teacher is planning to charge 200 pesos every hour, how many hours must he teach to earn 10,000 pesos? So let's look at the commissions table. It says that for the hour 1 to the hour 10, there's going to be a 36% commission charged to that teacher. So for every of the 200 pesos that he earns for every of these first 10 hours, he's going to get charged 36% of every of those sets of 200 pesos that he's going to earn. And then from the hour 11 to the hour 25, all of those hours that he's going to be receiving 200 pesos, 200 pesos, 200 pesos, 200 pesos, for each of those 200 pesos, he's going to get charged at 32%. That's what's going to go to the site, to the online platform. Yes, that it's providing the service to the teacher. Then from the hour 26 to the hour 55, it's going to be a 28% commission. From the hour 56 to the hour 85, it's going to be a 24% commission. And from the hour 86 and from that on, it's going to be just a 20% commission. So let's try to understand the situation better with some graphs. So my approach to solve this situation, it's going to be as follows. Here I am showing you, this is a graphical representation of the 200 pesos that the teacher plans to earn every hour, and from which the platform is going to charge a certain percentage of commission. And as you can see, these 200 pesos are represented by 5 squares. Yes, which means that every squares represent a 20%, 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, and 20 here. This is what confirms the 100% of the 200 pesos that the teacher is intended to earn. But for the first 10 hours, as you can see here, for the first 10 hours, here's going to get charged at 36%. So let's represent where in this graph right here it's going to be the 36%. If I take this portion out, I am taking a 20%. So another 20% would make a 40. So the 36% is going to be something a little below, above, sorry, a little bit above from this part right here, where it should be the 40% completely, made by two 20s. So all of this portion right here, this is what the teacher is going to have to pay to the online platform for the service. Yes, and this portion right here, this in green, this is what the teacher is going to be earning. Yes, this is going to be, all of this money is going to be available for the teacher. So let me represent, this is going to be the 36% that is going to get charged, and this is going to represent the how much is this? 64% that the teacher is going to earn. This is only for 1 hour. So this is going to happen for the first 10 hours. So it's going to look something like this. What he earns for the first hour, this representation, we're going to have it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 times from the first hour to the 10th hour. Yes, and we will calculate how much money does he earn for the first 10 hours, or in other words, how much green do we have in these 10 representations that I am doing here. Then from this moment, it's going to change to the 32% of commission here. For the next, how many hours do we have here? It's going to be the 11th hour, the 12th hour, up to the 25th hour. In this span, we have 15 hours. Yes, we have 15 hours. So for 15 times, we're going to get charged only at 32%. So let's look at how it would look like. So it's going to look a little bit similar, but there are some changes to it. As you can see, for example, the first thing that we can notice is that the percentage of the red portion or the commission, it's less. Yes, you can compare it with this one. This one looks larger because it's a 36%. Now it's only the 32%, which means that the teacher is going to be earning the 68% of those 200 pesos, these 200 pesos, per every hour that he teaches for the next 15 hours. As you can see here, it says the hour 15, not the hour 10th. It's going to be the hour 15 because that's what the commission table is telling us. Yes? And basically, I'm going to count how much money does the teacher earn in this part, then how much money does the teacher earn in this portion right here, and so on. I'm going to follow the same method. Now I'm going to calculate the 28% for the next amount of hours that it's mentioned here, and so on. So the idea here is to find out how many hours does the teacher have to teach to earn his first 10,000 pesos. So let's see now the calculations. So let's count how much money will the teacher earn for the first 10 hours from the hour 1 to the hour 10. So he's going to be earning as a base 200 pesos, of which some portion is going to be commission and some other portion is going to be the earnings for the teacher. Yes, so let's see how this goes. So for every 200 pesos that he earns, we're going to subtract the 36% of it. Yes, to see how much he will earn per hour. Yes, and since this is going to happen for the first 10 hours, this amount that we calculate here, we're going to have it 10 times. Yes, we're going to have 10 of this, whatever that we have here. And that's going to be the amount of money that he will earn for the first 10 hours. Let's do the calculations. So to know how much does the teacher is going to earn, I can calculate the 36% of the 200 and then subtract it to it. Yes, so it could be, it could also be a rule of three. For example, we could say that 200 pesos represents the 100%. So we want to know how many pesos represent the 36%. Since the 200 is the double of 100, then the amount of pesos is going to be the double of this one. So the question mark in this case is going to be 72 pesos. This is the amount of money that the teacher is going to have to pay for the online site to allow him to have these classes. So what the teacher will earn, it's going to be 200 minus the 72 pesos that he will have to pay, and this is 128 pesos. Yes. This is how much the teacher is going to be earning for every one of the first 10 classes that he has after being charged the 36% of commission to the online site. So since this is for just 1 hour, we need to have this 10 times. So I'm going to have 10 of this, 10 128s, and this makes the number 1,280. This is the amount of pesos that the teacher is going to earn for the first 10 hours. Now let's see what will happen for the 32% commission for the hour 11th to the 25th hour. So the first thing that we have to do here is to find out how many hours do we have here. So you could be tricked to say, oh, it's going to be just a subtraction, just 25 minus 11, and here we got 14. And you may think, oh, this is only 14 hours, but this is not correct because it's not just a subtraction because you are forgetting to count the 11th hour. What I mean is the following. So if we visualize the hours like this, we can see that from the 11th hour to the 25th hour, we have 15 hours actually, because from here to here, we have a period of 5. Then from here to here, we have another period of 5. And from here to here, we have another period of 5. We have 3 5s, which makes a 15. So it's going to be 15 hours here. Don't get tricked to think that it's going to be only 25 minus 11, which gives you a 14. This is not correct. And that's going to happen for the next one. So knowing that we have 15 hours here, now let's see how many pesos will he earn. So the first thing that I will be doing is to calculate how much will he be earning for every one of these 15 hours that is going to get charged at 32% of commission. So I'm going to calculate it differently as I did here. So we know that for one complete group of 200 pesos, we will have 200 pesos. Yes, but if we want to know how much represents the 32% of that, so instead of having the whole complete group, I'm going to have only 0.32 of it. Yes, 0.32 of the 200 pesos. Yes, and this is going to be, again, since the 200 is the double of 32, the 200 is the double of 100, so the result here is going to be practically the double of this one. So it's going to be 64 pesos. Notice I am not considering the decimal point. I am doing it straightforward. So it's going to be 64 pesos. This is going to be the commission that is going to be paid for the online site. As you can see, it's already less commission. It's about 8 pesos less of commission. Yes, so he will be earning 200 minus 64 pesos. It's going to be 100 and it's going to be 136 pesos. And you can actually notice that is 8 pesos more than what we calculated here. Yes, as you can see that there's a difference of 8 pesos here. So this is what the teacher will be earning for every one of these 15 classes. So 15 times the 136 pesos per hour. And this is going to be 2,040 pesos. This is what the teacher will be earning for these 15 hours in total, being charged 32% of commission. I'm going to be writing that information here. I'm going to keep it there. Now I'm going to keep calculating now for the next percentage, for the next amount of hours. So 28%, how many hours we have here? Let's count them first. We said that it's not just a subtraction. So let's see. So we have here the amount of hours. It's going to be the 26, 27, 8, 9, and 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. So here I have a group of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here I have another group of 5 to the 35th. Then another group of 5, it's going to be up to here to the 40. Another group of 5, it's going to be up to here, 45. Another one, 50, and the last one to the 55th. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 groups of 5 hours. So in total, we have 30 hours here. Yes, again, you can see that it's not just the subtraction. There, actually, you can start to see a pattern how you can use the subtraction to calculate the amount of hours. But I'm not going to go into that. So 30 hours at the 28% of commission. I am gonna do it now in just one single step. Let's say for the 200 pesos that the teacher is earning, he will be receiving the complement of this. When I say the complement, it's the opposite of the 28 to form the 100. So this is going to be 72%. Yes, 72%. So from these 200 pesos, we're going to have them 0.72 times, not even one full time. We're going to have it 0.72 times. And this amount of money, which is going to be how much the teacher will earn per class, we are going to have them 30 times. So all of this, it's going to be 30 times, and we can calculate it in a single step right here, as you can see. And the result here is 4,320 pesos. So this is the amount of money that the teacher will earn for the commission of the 28%, which here we have the complement of that 28%. This 28% is the commission. This is how much he will be earning, and it's going to be 30 hours. So this 30 times. So this is the amount. Let me write it down. For 30 hours at 28%, it's going to be 4,320. In total, let's see how much do we have now in total for these three. So the total accumulated is this first portion, it's all zeros. The next one, the 10th, we have 8 here, we have 2 here, that makes a 10. We have 4 here, that makes a 14. So it's going to be a 4, and I have 1 carrying. 2 plus 3, it's 5, plus 1 that I'm carrying is going to be 6. And 4 plus 2, it's 6, plus 1, it's 7. So in total, the teacher has earned so far 7,640 pesos. Yes, so let's continue. So the next set of commission is going to be the 24%, and we have this amount of hours, which are actually the same amount of hours, 24%. In the last one, for example, let's see how many tens we have here. It's going to be from 20 to 30, to 30 to 40, and from 40 to 50. So we have 3 tens then. And here we have from 50 to 60, to 60 to 70, and from 70 to 80. So again, we have 3 tens, which makes 30 hours. So I'm going to do the same calculation. It's going to be 30 times the complement percentage of this, which is 76%. So it's going to be 0.76 for the 200 hours, the 200 pesos that the teacher charges. So again, 200 pesos, but he will earn the 76% of that because of the 24% of commission, and it's going to be 30 hours. In total, we have here, it's going to be 4,560 pesos. So that's the amount of pesos that the teacher will earn for this portion alone. So we wanted to know how many hours will it take it to earn the 10,000 pesos. And as you can see here, it's obviously that with this amount and with this amount, it's more than the 10,000 pesos. Let's see from this amount, how many pesos are missing. It's going to be the 10,000 minus the 7, 6, So how I'm going to do this operation, I'm going to assume that it's from 8,000. So we have 2,000 there remaining to the 10,000 from the 8,000. And from the 640 to the 8 to the next 1,000, we have then 360 pesos. So it's going to be a difference of 2,360 pesos. So from this 4,560, I'm going to take the 2,360 pesos, and then it's going to be the rest, which I don't care about this part. I don't know how much is that, and I don't need that amount. But what I do need is to find out how many hours from these 30 hours, how many hours can complete these 2,360 pesos with a 67% of earnings. So how can we do that? We could, for example, make a rule of 3, where we say that 30 hours produce 4,560, And we want to know how many hours are needed to produce 2,360 pesos. The rule of three is you multiply the opposite corners and divide by this one. So the result here, the operation is going to be basically 30 times 2,360 divided by 4,560. The operation here gives me, so it's going to be 15.52 hours from these 30 hours. Yes, we need 15.52 of them. Another way in which we can calculate this amount, we can find out how much does he earn per hour. Yes, this part of the operation right here, and find out how many of these fit inside one of these. That's going to be a division. So 0.76 times of the 200, it's going to be here 152. And we want to know how many 152s fit inside a 2,360. So it's going to be a division. And it turns out that we find the same result, 15.52 hours. Yes, the same result. Two ways in which you can calculate this amount. So in total, it's going to be the first 10 hours, yes, plus these 15 hours, plus from these 30 hours, we are going to need only 15.52 hours. So it's going to be 15.52, which is going to be roughly 30 minutes, a little bit more than 30 minutes, by the way. So here's going to be, these two form a 30 and this one form a 40. So 40.52 hours that this teacher needs to complete or to earn 10,000 pesos following this scheme of commission that the online site is charging him. So that's it, guys. That's the result of this question. So now, guys, we have an activity for you. This is gonna count as the classwork and the homework for today. So it's basically the same situation. There are a few numbers that changes. Instead of the 200 pesos per hour, now the teacher is gonna charge 150. And the scheme of commission is going to be different. As you can see, the amount of hours have changed and the percentage of commission has changed as well. And we want to know now how many hours will it take this teacher to earn 25,000 pesos. Now it's a lot more than before, but it's gonna be basically the same procedure, guys. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this activity for today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the days. See you later, guys. Take care. Bye bye.